Welcome in Python video series. In this video tutorial, we'll talk about lambda expression in Python. Yeah. So first of all, let's talk about what is lambda in Python, and afterwards we'll see how we can implement lambda, right? A lambda function is a small anonymous function, means function without name is called anonymous function. A lambda expression can take any number of arguments but can only have one expression. When we talk about the syntax of lambda expression, you have to write lambda keyword, and after that you have argument. So of course you can have one and many arguments, and after that you have to give the colon and expression. You have an expression will be executed, and of course this has to assign some variable, let's say some variable x. So that's how basically we define our lambda expression, right? This is the general syntax. Yeah. So expression is executed and result will be returned. That's how basically a lambda expression executes. But before proceeding how to write a lambda expression, let me write a function, and after that we will write a lambda expression for same functions. So how we define function, already we have talked in the previous video tutorial. So to define a function, first of all you have to give the def keyword, and here I'm going to write a function is called cube, which takes one argument, right? And this basically, as you can see the name what says, this returns a cube of a number, right? So this basically return cube of a numbers n into n into n. Yeah. And of course we can call this function, if you have a function then you have to call it explicitly, right? So I will say cube, and here I'm going to pass 3, so it will return the result. So I will store into the result, right? And this result of course we can print over here, right? So I'm going to just print this result. If I run, then here we can see the output is 27, which is the cube of 3. So if you look into this function, if you look into the functionality of this function, this functionality of function is nothing but that takes one number and calculates the cube of that number, and that returns. And here we are using def keyword, right, return keyword. These are the unnecessary stuff. So if you have a small function and that you want to use for only one time or shorter period of time, right, then we can write a anonymous function for any basically function. So anonymous functions mean basically a function without name, and that is called lambda. So let's see how we can write an anonymous function or lambda expression for this functionality, right? So here I'm going to write basically, first of all I would say cube of number, right? First of all you have to give the variable name where result of lambda is getting stored, right? So cube of a number, and after that what syntax we have to follow, we have to give the lambda keyword, right? So I will write lambda, and after that you have to pass the argument. So here we have only one argument, that is nothing but the number, and after that you have to give the colon and then expression will be this one, right? N into n into n, right? And now you can here we have called this function explicitly. Here we do not have any function name, we have a just this is. So lambda you can also consider as an object, right? Function is nothing but the object in Python, right? So this is your object. Now what I'll do, I'll call this, and here I can pass the basically I can pass the number. For that I want to calculate the cube, right? Now if I run this program, then here you can see it is giving me 125, that's the cube of 5, right? You can call this lambda expression any number of times, right? Here let's say I'm going to call by passing 2. If I run, then you'll say this is giving the cube of 2. Now thing is that why we use lambda functions. The power of lambda function is better shown when you use them as an anonymous function inside another function. Let's assume we have a function definition that takes one argument and that argument will be multiplied with unknown number. So here just I'm going to show you what's the power of lambda basically. So here I'm going to write a one function, and inside that function I'm going to show you how we can take the advantage of using lambda. So I will write my function, and this guy takes one number as an argument, and it is going to return basically some value in the form of lambda. So I will say lambda, and I will say a, and here number a is unknown, and I would say a into n is nothing but the input parameter, and that's it. And here I'm going to show you what's the advantage of using this kind of function, right? So here we can use this function definition to make that always doubles or triples the number, right? Let me show you three examples. So here I'm going to call this guy, this my function. So I'm going to call my function, let's say by passing 2, right? And I'm going to store in the variable is called, let's say my doubler, right? Now what is my intention? Just I would like to pass a number to this guy which will double my number. Means if I pass 5, then it will double, it returns us 10. If I pass 20, it will double us, means it will return 40, something like that. So now what I'll do, I'll call print, and I will use this variable, and here I'm going to pass, let's say 20. So it should return I'm passing 10, so it should return 20. And let's say I'm passing, let's say 20, it should return 40. That's the exactly double of 20, right? If I'm passing, let's say 25, it should return 50, which is the double of 25. So let me show you. So here you can see here I'm passing 10, then it's give us 20. When we pass 20, then it is returning 40. If we are passing 25, it is returning 50. So it's exactly returning the double of the number. Let's say I would like to get the return back from this function, right? Triple of any number. Then I will use again, I will say my tripler, right? I will get this variable by calling my function, and instead of 2 I will pass 3, because I want to get the triple of any number. If you get four times of any number, then you have passed the 4. Now we got this variable, right? So I'm going to call this function many times, right? So I will say my tripler, right? And here I want to get the triple of 3. So triple of 3 means 27, right? So I can show you the output. Let me give one print statement, something like this, so that it will divide the output. Right, so here you can see triple of 3 is nothing but 9, right? Let's say I'm going to call this guy let's say 25. So triple of 25 is 75. So if I run, then it is returning 75, right? So now you must have recognized, you must have understood what's the power of lambda expression or anonymous function when you use inside another function, right? One thing you should keep in mind, we should use lambda functions when an anonymous function is required for a shorter period of time. So that's all I have in this video tutorial, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.